Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Today Appa is going to teach you how to make your homemade curry paste and to make a Malaysian curry chicken. Okay, so let's take a look at the chicken here. I have approximately maybe about 800 grams to 1 kg of chicken here, marinated with some little bit of salt and also turmeric powder. Actually, most of the time I won't even put in the turmeric powder or curry powders here, but because sometimes people will ask Appa, how come you never marinate the chicken with curry powder? So I do it today just to make her happy. Okay, there's no rules in Appa kitchen, okay? But don't forget the salt. The salt is important. Put in the salt first, right? Because you want to pre-season your chicken with saltiness. Then after that, this is my favorite thing, the fuzu stick, yeah, the dried bean curd. Usually it looks like a stick. Let me see if I can find it. Where did it go? Okay, it's here. The fuzu stick actually looks like this, right? It is actually sun dried or air dried. So usually you will need to soak it under water for like an hour or two to soften it. It will take some time, yeah. And then cooking time also is quite long, usually about 20 minutes. Certain fuzu stick will melt quite easily. The one when you buy, you better ask the seller. Okay. So I have a lot of fuzu stick today, so I'm going to put a lot lesser potato. So I have some potato here. The thing about potato is after you de-skin it, you have to put it under water. If not, it will oxidize very easily. Now let's look at how we can mix the the curry paste, yeah, very easily. Basically, there are only three main powders that you need to purchase. The first is red chili powder, second is turmeric powder, the third is coriander powder. And the most basic ratio is always 2 ratio of red chili powder, 1 ratio of turmeric powder, 1 ratio of coriander powder, 2, 1, 1. So you start with this 2, 1, 1, and then after you become more experienced, then you can actually add in other powders such as black pepper, white pepper, cumin, and fennel, things like that. But those with a lesser amount. And then you can also adjust the ratio between the two. Okay, so these three will give you the basic, very nice, already very nice curry flavor. Then we will have some fresh ingredient. I have about 1 tablespoon of chopped ginger, 1 tablespoon of chopped coriander roots, 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic, and some curry leaves. About 2-3. This is approximately about half a tomato, also chopped. Why half? Because I only got half left at home in my fridge. Okay, but half is good enough, yeah. And then this is I'm using big onion chopped today. This is about 1/4. Well, actually, if you use the shallot, it will give you nicer flavor. But I sort of see this sitting inside my fridge, so I use it up just to clear my fridge. Okay, and then this is lemongrass, and you want to bruise it, yeah. What else? Of course, you need some coconut milk. Yep, I'm using coconut cream. And I'll be using a little bit of my, this is my homemade chicken powder. 100% natural.
Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Okay. Let me double check the angle. Alright. Okay, we will start by putting in 3, 4, at least 5 to 6 tablespoons of oil to start with. You want to saute put in the garlic, the coriander roots, the ginger, the onion, chopped onion. Okay, let's saute this first for a couple of minutes before we continue. If you want your onion to actually soften faster, you can put in a little bit of salt right now. Then the big onion will actually soften very fast. But like I say, I will recommend you to use shallot or the red, smaller red onion from India, I think. Those are spicier. We'll come back shortly. Alright, it's after about 2-3 minutes sauteing. The onion has definitely softened. Now I'm going to add in the chopped tomato, the lemongrass, the curry leaves, and let me clear my kitchen top at the same time. Give it a few stir. Ooh, fragrant. And the next thing I'm going to throw in is the powders, but the thing about adding the powders right now is to tune down the fire first to low fire. If not, the powder can get burned very, very easily. So we have the red chili powder, coriander powder, and also turmeric powder. We can now slowly tune down to medium-low. If you find it too dry, you feel free to add some oil. There is another way to further enhance the flavor of your curry today, which is I'm going to make use of chicken stock. A bit dry. Never mind, I'm going to add in some oil. So we are going to, this step will take a couple of minutes, at least 5 to 10 minutes to slowly saute this until the oil started to break. So don't be too hasty on this particular step. Just saute this and keep on stirring. If you don't stir, you will actually get burned also. Keep on stirring non-stop using medium-low heat or slightly below medium to really cook and saute your curry powders. This is exactly what you're buying from outside. Those ready paste. Let's come back shortly. So this is after sauteing for about definitely about 5 minutes. You can see the oil has started to break. If it doesn't break, don't worry, still carry on, don't worry. Now I can actually pull in the marinated chicken. Okay, give it a few stir. I'm still on medium-low heat right now, yeah? And now I'm going to add in the chicken stock. My chicken stock is very simple. I just put.
Let me down easy. Let me down.
Put my homemade chicken powder into hot water. Done. Don't ask me how to make the chicken stock yet because Appa is still doing some R&D. Yeah, I mean the chicken powder. It is definitely optional, but you definitely can. Remember, every time Appa always say you can use a soup to cook a soup. That is the time when you can really get perfect flavor. Now you can raise the heat to medium high. Going to put in the potato chunks. Because the potato will take minimum about 20 minutes to get cooked, okay? The same applies to my fuzu, yeah? The dried fuzu, the fuzu stick. I think I soaked a little bit too long just now. Never mind. I'm going to pre-flavor this curry with some salt and sugar right now, and of course we will still do some final adjusting before we serve. About 2 teaspoons to start with, and some salt. So let's bring this to a boil. We still have our coconut milk, which is I'm going to add in towards the end. I'm going to bring this to a boil. After it is boiling, I will then cover this with a lid, tune down to medium or slightly medium low, and let it simmer for minimum 20 to 30 minutes until the potato is fully cooked. The chicken will only take about 10-15 minutes to get fully cooked, and the fuzhou will take somewhere around 20 minutes. Okay, this is coming to 20 minutes, simmering under medium-low heat. Oh, did you see all the red chili oil? This is the reason why I purposely don't put any coconut milk first. If you put in the coconut milk very early, then you won't be able to see all this chili oil so obvious. Yeah, you'll be a bit messy like that. So here's the very beautiful reddish color, yeah, coming out from the chili oil. I just want to make sure the potato is fully cooked. Let me take one out to the side. Let me grab okay. Alright, it's definitely fully cooked right now. I'm going to raise the heat a little bit. And now I'm putting in the thick coconut milk. Okay, this is the thickened coconut milk, which is the original one. But of course today I'm using the coconut cream, so I will actually diluted it a little bit. By the way, the chicken powder. If Appa, how many of you interested if Appa were to sell it? Are you interested to buy Appa's homemade 100% zero MSG chicken powder? With that, you can actually make chicken stock within 2 seconds. Like what I did just now. Super useful in our everyday cooking. Comment below at the comment section if you are interested. To buy Appa's chicken powder. Maybe one day Appa will consider making it in a bigger amount so that I can sell. Okay? Comment below. Alright, now added, let me just very quickly taste the flavor. I don't have to adjust any more salt. Perfect. It has perfect flavor right now. Alright, basically it's done. I can now dish it out. Okay, here's my homemade curry chicken today.